Some faces just eat makeup. The smudging, the budging, the creasing, all of those problems everybody's asking about, so here's what you need to know. Dry skin like mine often doesn't have a problem, but I do occasionally have issues with my mascara transferring throughout the day below my eyes, and that's because I forgot to use setting powder. That's the secret every time. But for those of you who have more issues than that, a primer can be super helpful. This is a great one from Because for dry skin. If you have oily skin, you'll want the mattifying primer. Here it is. Just apply with your hands, rub it around, make sure you've got a nice dry layer of primer. You don't want it to feel slippery. You want it to feel a little bit tacky. Make sure to put it over your eyelids, all the way under your eyes. And some of you just have an oily nose. You might need both and put the mattifying primer on your nose. Creasing and smudging and budging can also be a problem of too much product. If you're using too much, you're going to have issues. So really figuring out exactly how little product you can get away with and still get the color correction that you're looking for is something that'll take some practice. Have a date with. Fine, I'm pinning my hair back. Keep your contour high. Don't let it drop too low. If you got too much, and sometimes I do, just wipe it off on a towel. You can also turn the other end of the brush around, and that will help absorb just the tiniest bit of product, or at least smear it around with a drier side of the brush, right down the middle of the nose for a little color there too. Here's what that cocktail looks like close up. So this translucent powder is a lot friendlier to crepey skin than the pink pressed powder. My under eye area I don't really have bags so much, so I can get away with using the pink. I like the color that it gives in the cleanup, but a translucent powder is a lot friendlier for those of you who are unsure about a pressed powder. And a brush that is shaped like your face. Do you see the taper there? How it fits perfectly underneath my eyelashes? That's really important to making your makeup go smoothly and easily without poking yourself in the eye and frustrating yourself. For those of you who are already doing that and you're still having trouble, take some setting spray, spray it on your hand, dampen your brush with the setting spray, and then go back in and gently tap that setting spray on top of that translucent powder. Now to get those eyelids to hold their shadow and make the shadow super blendable, I usually treat that with a little bit of concealer. This is the Bisque Beige. I'll reserve the Cafe Au Lait just for that brightening right under the brow. Paint a thin, dry layer. Should feel tacky, not slippery. Set it with powder, and you should be good to go for shadows.